It's a nice long range. You can time it if you want. I think it's close to 20 seconds. I have another video out there called Making a Rain Stick, where I actually made this rain stick. It was kind of an overview on how to make one if you've never made one. This is my second rain stick, so I'm an expert now. But it's so much better than my first one. I thought I'd share a few ideas with you on how I actually made this and give you parts list, how to drill a hole. I used a little bit of a different hole pattern that I haven't seen advertised out there. And so this is part 2. If you want to watch it, you can. If you're actually going to build one, this is probably the one to watch, because it'll give you the details on making it. There's kind of 4 things that I think that determine how long this rain stick is going to play. And one is the length of the tube, and the length of the tube is going to kind of be determined, if you're using bamboo, is how far you can get down in here and bust out these membranes that grow all the way across the tube. I got this drill extender thing with the drill bit here goes in the end of this, the spade bit, and it can reach down in the tube about 2, maybe 3 of these membranes. So I could get about halfway on this and then come back the other way about halfway. And that made the length of the tube that I could use about 40 inches. If you can get a metal rod and bust them out farther, you can get a longer tube. If you can't, you're going to have to do a shorter tube. But the length of the tube will determine how long it plays. The playing technique will determine how long you play it, and if you just simply turn it upside down, it'll play for a shorter period of time than if you hold it at an angle and rotate it slowly a little bit going down. That can almost double your playing time on the thing. The other single most important thing on how long the thing plays is when these little seeds that you're going to put in trickle down. They're hitting what I'm going to call spines, these skewers that you put on through the hole. And the more of these things they hit, the longer it's going to take for them to bounce all the way to the bottom. When you're putting 1 spine in per ½ inch or so, or every ¼ inch, you're only going to get so many spines per inch. But I found halfway through making this other one that if I would put 2 off-center like this, or even 3, I could get 3 on one level, and then the next level I would rotate them about 45 degrees. I could get another couple or 3, and that way I could get a lot more of these sticks per vertical inch than just sticking 1 and doing the spiral pattern that I've seen recommended out on the internet. So I didn't do the last 5 or 6 inches because that's where the seed filler is going to go in the thing. I started the hole somewhere around here. So I maybe have 30 inches and probably about, I don't know how to count all these holes, 150 to 200 holes in 30 inches. You can do the math, that's about 6 spines per inch, per vertical inch. Just get a lot of them in there and you will be happy with the results on the thing. Here's some of the things that you will probably need in making your bamboo thing. I've already shown you this. This is a drill extender to break out the membranes in there. You need a pack of skewers. I don't know how many comes in a pack, but 1 pack ought to do. These are 1/8 inch in diameter. They make thicker wooden ones, but I like the thin ones. Need a small bottle of glue to glue them in. You'll need a sander to sand off the nubs. After you clip them off, it's kind of nubby down there, and this will sand it nice and smooth. I used some 100 grit sandpaper. You could use a little bit coarser grit or finer grit, depending on what you want. Small can of stain to stain it back up after you sand it off. Things smooth. Little wire cutters to clip off the bamboo spines. This is what I use to cut the little round plug that will plug up the end. You can do that however you want. Anything that will keep the seed from falling out is fine. I think you can buy this. This is really old. It's just it's a hole cutter. It's cut at the hardware store. Of course, you'll need a drill for drilling the hole. When you're finished, whatever you want to put in there, seed-wise, to trickle down and hit the spines and make the noise is fine. This is a rice. You can use popcorn. You can use split peas. I used a mix of split peas and rice. I'm told it's not rice. It was wheat berries, but it looks like rice to me. Any other thing that's small and sounds good that you have on hand, dump it in. You can try it. If you don't like it, before you plug it up, dump it out, put something else in there and try it. And I used about 2 cups. That's a lot of things in this 40-inch tube. I don't know how far it fills it up in here, but you can try it. If you want less or more, do it. I mean, really, I don't think there's a book written on these things yet. So whatever works for you is fine. Hope that clears up a little bit. I'd like to hear comments if any of you make a rainstick from this video. Good luck to you. Thanks for watching.